Hi, this is Greg Kuhn with Icon Video Productions. Well, first of all, appreciate you working with us on this demo. This video I'm just putting together is real rough, real raw, so kind of bear with me. I'm going to show you just the fundamentals of what we need you to do on your end to help set this up. In the box that you've received, it's going to come with a light. It should have batteries already included. There's 6 AA batteries. There's a back to it that I'll put on it. It has doors, barn doors on it that open up like this. On the side is a dimmer switch, an on-off switch. It is a very, very bright light. So let me go ahead and tell you about the light. Excuse me. When you place it, you'll place it just right next to the camera, and so that it will light. I'll just go and light myself. But you can see how that's just way out of, it's just way too bright. So actually you can see what the light does coming from overhead. It's just ugly raccoon eyes and the shadows underneath here. And all we're trying to do is illuminate the front of the face. So it looks like that. It actually doesn't look like it's lit, but it is lit. So that's what we want to do. Just kind of keep it on the lowest settings. Just put it right next to the iPad mini that you've got, and all you're doing is just kind of shining it from the front. It comes with a stand. This is as easy as you can get. Just pull out the arms, pull out the legs, undo the thing and undo the legs, and this just screws in like this. And rotate it, and then there's a little latch, and that you can raise it and lower it and do it that way. Okay, also included is the iPad mini that you're going to get. I'll show you how this works. I'll probably actually put that in a separate video.
Hi, David Jones here with the new GripGo, the most versatile hands-free mount that will instantly grip any phone for safe driving. Just attach the suction cup to your windshield or dash, and GripGo grabs your phone ultra fast. Then look, it peels right off. The 360-degree pivoting mount allows you to always get the perfect viewing angle. It's even strong enough to grab and hold this expensive smartphone out the window, yet it comes right off with ease. That's the advantage of GripGo. The secret? Our unique polymer surface that acts like millions of suction cups that instantly grip and release over and over again. Watch, even this 20-pound bowling ball can't shake the grip of GripGo, yet it comes right off fast and easy. And if the grip pad ever gets dirty, just a quick rinse and it performs like new. Whether it's your phone, protective case, GPS, even a tablet for the passenger.
The setup needs to be, I'll show you with this camera here. If you have it normally, like you would look down and look at it, you're kind of looking at my nose. This is not a very professional looking shot. In order to make it look professional, the camera on the iPad mini, which is this little guy right here, and I'm actually shooting this on my full-size iPad, so I can use this as the example of what it looks like, needs to be eye level. So you can see how this looks so much better than this or this. You know, kind of looking down. So parallel to the eyes, make sure that the eyes are parallel with the camera. Then you add in the light. And that's what a good shot looks like. It's too bright. Off. And just a little bit. That's all you're trying to do. All you're trying to just fill in and illuminate the front of the face. Then the microphone. You've got a microphone. This is a typical little earphone microphone that you use for your smartphone or whatever. Plug it into your iPad mini. Right here. Make sure it clicks and it's seated all the way. Then you have the earphones. thing is that we're not going to be using the earphones for this. All you're going to be using is the microphone part of it. So if you look and see where my framing is, and by the way, this is about the frame, what the framing should look like. So if the doctor is wearing a shirt, like a button-down shirt, and there's like that bottom button, it should be about at above the second to top button is the proper placement for where the microphone should be. So imagine I'm a little bit closer, and this is kind of like the right framing. The microphone, which is on this little piece right here, should actually be right below it. All right, this is part two. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about the setup on the iPad mini. By the way, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the setup looks like and how it should be set up. Again, the lens of the camera on the iPad needs to be at eye level. So what we're looking at is, show it to you like this. Here's the iPad, here's the light, they're right next to each other, and this is at my eye level. All right. On the iPad, just click this button to turn it on. If for some reason it's in total shutdown mode, the button at the very top will turn that on, but it should work just with this right here. Go ahead and turn it on, slide to turn on. We do everything horizontally. We don't shoot this way, we shoot this way. At the very bottom is called the dock. That's where we have all of the programs that you'll need for what we're doing here. On the left, settings. What we're doing first is you've got to connect this to your Wi-Fi system at your office. Hit Wi-Fi, and then it's going to show you the different Wi-Fi options. Go ahead and click yours. If there's a password, go ahead and put the password in and get that going. You should now be connected to the internet. Part two, Skype. What we're going to do with Skype is, before the actual interview, we're actually going to connect via Skype so we can look and see what your shot looks like. Make sure that there's not enough, make sure there's enough headroom, that there's not too much headroom, that you're actually up pretty close. And by the way, this is how close it needs to be. So your interview shot should look something like this. I personally like it a little off center. See how my face is about a 1/3. If you break the screen into thirds, I'm on 1/3, which gives my background. You can work with my background and put something interesting in the background. Don't just put a white wall behind you, and don't sit against the wall. Have something interesting. This is my living room, and so we've got our Christmas stuff up right now, and maybe that's your waiting room or something, or maybe it's one of your examination rooms that would be in the background. But this is how close you need to be when you're setting up the shot. Your head should take up about that much room on the shot. So what we're going to do is all you have to do is open up the Skype account. I already have the program set up, so it defaults, so it opens up to my personal account. And at the time that we agree that we'll connect, I'll connect to you, and that way we can see each other, and I'll just call you. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just open it up. Next one is the camera itself. There are two cameras on the iPad mini. One is facing this way, one is facing the other way. Here's one camera is right there, and on the back side is the other camera right here. Okay, on the setup, you need to slide the switch over to video, and make sure that there's a camera that has like a 360 arrows on it. Make sure that we are pointing toward, so that this camera is being used. If you double click, it goes full screen. If you double click, it goes 16:9, which is what we want. So it needs to be 16:9, not full screen. So double click, it's full, not what we want. Double click, and it goes 16:9, which is what we want. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Actually, see if we can do a double work. I don't know if I'm going to work. Okay. Yeah, I can work that. Okay. If this is the framing of me during the interview, if I tap it, it's going to adjust. It's not look, oops, double click, go back there. But if I just tap it once, what it's doing is it's focusing on me. Now it's all washed out right now because you're looking at an image of an image, but it's actually a very good, clean, quality image. So if you are able to just tap on the person's head, it'll focus and make sure the iris is perfect. So that's when you know you're set up and you're looking good. To start recording, just click that button and you'll see the numbers start rolling at the very top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to roll one clip per topic. We're going to be talking about 5 topics, so each topic will have, there will be 5 video clips, one for each topic. At the end, just click it again, and then it turns off. If you want to do it again, click. Topic number 2, just let it roll, 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 and then turn it off. Now, if you hit on the bottom left, it'll show, and then the camera roll, it'll show you all the video clips that are in the memory right here. So actually you can go and double check it, hit play. Click. Topic number 2, just let it roll, roll, roll. And there is what I just recorded a second ago. Okay, now let's say we're all done with all the interviews. Go to the last spot on the right is Dropbox. This is all set up. All you have to do is click Dropbox. It opens up, and it should, as long as you're connected to the internet, start uploading to Dropbox, our account, all the clips that you just recorded. And it does it automatically. So let's see, we've got 3 left. There's 1, and it's just uploading one at a time. So this will take some time. It'll probably take 2-3 minutes to upload each of the clips, and obviously depending on your speed of your Wi-Fi. So once all of that is uploaded, we will be able to download it and then put it into our studio so that so you can have a conversation with the host. Now, we'll also need to do a double check once we are done with the interview. Once we get all the clips back in to so we can look at it. So don't disassemble all your stuff when you're done. Just keep it there. Excuse me. Keep it there just in case we need to reshoot any of the segments, because we need to make sure that it looks good. And to clarify, we're going to do a Skype connection simply to make sure that the framing looks good. Once we are all set and the camera is all set and the iPad mini is all set, we will disconnect via Skype, and then you'll record locally here on your iPad mini. We can't do the same. We can't do them at the same time. The question and answer session will happen via phone. We'll have a little speakerphone set up, and you can actually have the conversation that way. So just to let you know how that is going to work. And that should be it. Actually pretty simple. If you have any questions, obviously let us know, but we'll definitely work this out and make this great for you. I do appreciate it. Thanks.